How you going? I'm Simon Reindl, Principal Consultant of Advanced Product Delivery. In this next video series, I'm going to be talking about the impact of poor internal communication on procurement teams and why lean agile procurement can help. In this series about communication, one of the things that we need to think about is what goes wrong when we don't have good communication or we have poor or suboptimal communication. Well, the first thing is people aren't connected. The message is lost. People are not checked in. We can see that there is not a really core focus on the purpose. People may be working on things that are not the critical thing to be working on right now. People might be missing some details. There is friction to communication. People are uneasy in checking in. There might be some bureaucracy involved. Anytime this happens, there is potential for critical details to be confused. And in procurement, this is very dangerous. It means we could buy the wrong thing. We could miss part of a spec. We could not consider a particular constraint or boundary when we're looking for partnering. It means we might misunderstand what the other department or team are actually wanting. We may not be connected with the other team or department. And I've heard this story before where procurement then have to clean up the mess because the other department's just gone out and bought something because the procurement department are difficult to work with, quote unquote. What we're talking about here is business friction. Friction internally within the team will flow out, which means that other teams will then struggle to work with that team. I've seen the same thing in other teams as well. This is not just procurement function, but procurement sets how a lot of other teams are going to work. What we're really talking about is the flow of value slows down. The business slows down. We start working on the wrong things. Messages are misheard. People disengage and disconnect, which means that people aren't really engaging at work because it's painful. It's friction based. So bad communication leads to underperformance in the business. Communication is critical for success. Have you noticed any of these signs around your organization?